Good morning, coworkers and staff. This is the pre-shift meeting for Sunday, September 11th of 2022. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. For starters, what I like to cover is paychecks. Paychecks are taking a very long time to be processed and brought out, and that just makes the client wait even longer, and that prevents us from flipping that table, from you flipping that table, and bringing in more people through that door. Especially when we're on a wait, we do not want to waste time and just have clients just sitting around waiting for paychecks. We really need those tables, that way we can expedite the setting process. So how do we fix this? Well, we go about it by you, the server, figuring out at what time you can bring out the paycheck, placing it perfectly, not too early and not too late. You don't want to rush the guests out and be like, oh, here you go. You want to place it properly, but always be prepared. And how are you always prepared? Well, the moment you turn off that grill and everything, and the client is done ordering food, at that period of time, you go and ask the cashier for the paycheck. That way, you can just go over there whenever they say, hey, get the paycheck, or whenever you feel it's time, boom, you already have it ready. You don't have to go and wait for it to be printed. Maybe the cashier is occupied running a bunch of other checks. So in that case, you have that you have it ready already. You're basically prepared, and that way you can bring it out at any moment that you need it. Also, when you're running those paychecks, always go back and double check everything. That's also important. That's why you want to do it way before the guest even asks you for the paycheck. That way you can double check everything, make sure all the head counts are put in, make sure the drinks are put in, make sure you haven't messed up in any way, which all of that should have been done already properly. As you all know, you're supposed to place the head counts and drinks as they come along. So do not skimp over that. And but it's always good to double check your work, because we understand that mistakes do happen. So like I said, there's two reasons as to why you would want to have that check prepared. One being, double checking your work and making sure everything's correct. And the second being is just so you can be prepared and bring it out immediately when the guest asks for it, or whenever you think it's ready. This is all important because it expedites the sitting process, as with these clients just waiting around, that prevents you from flipping those tables faster. So please keep that in mind in today's shift and every shift moving forward. The second thing I like to cover today would be dress code and other guidelines. So we have guidelines in place. After all, this is a workplace, so therefore we are going to have guidelines and set rules. So please be sure to follow these rules and these guidelines. As you can see, all of management does as well. You'll never see any of us out of uniform. So we expect the same thing from you. Make sure you're within uniform and everything's proper with you. Your shoes, non-slip on. Ladies, the earrings, the hair, all of this already. Please don't make us, you come in and we're like, hey, you can't work like that. Go back, dress differently, dress up to par, because we don't want to go through that whole shiva, and we don't want to put you through that. So please make sure to follow all of these guidelines. Another guidelines is guidelines throughout your shift. For example, the plates. Do not just throw plates in the dish pit. Make sure to take your time and actually place them down gently, because we are still selling a lot of chip plates. We should not be seeing these many chip plates. It's way too many. Please be careful with them. Don't be so aggressive. Just place them down. It's not a difficult task to do, and this falls on everyone who works here. And if you see anyone chipping plates, let us know, or let them know. Tell them, hey, be more careful. Don't just slam them. It's not rude. It's rude of you to slam them. It's not rude for you to tell someone else not to slam them. Last thing I would like to cover is being knowledge. Keeping up to date with communication throughout your shift and with management. We're all trying to improve on this, especially management. We want to prepare y'all for any special occasions throughout your shift. For example, say we know for a fact there's going to be like a convention or an event going on that given day. We want to push that communication with you. We want to prepare you. We don't want to blindside you. If we think, hey, today we're going to get overly busy to the extent of being surprising, we want to communicate that with you. We want to be able to tell you, hey, everybody, we're gonna get a little busy today, so work harder. So we really want to expedite the communication process and actually be more careful with our knowledge on things. So if you want to communicate with management, or if management wants to communicate with you, that's something we want to keep doing moving forward. We want to really focus on our communication, because after all, we're all a team. So we're only as strong as our weakest link, and I do not want to have any weak link. Sorry about that, my alarm went off. But that's all for today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. For those of you who work, hope you all have a wonderful shift. I'll be here with y'all. And those of you who are not working, I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy your Sunday. Thank you.